Hi, everyone. Welcome back to All Kinds of Advice podcast. For today's episode, we are going to be talking about Porsha and Simon. As you all may know, Porsha recently filed for divorce from her millionaire husband, Simon. So we are going to be talking about this story. That happens. It was all over social media on the weekend. So I'm going to be talking about my take today as it relates to her filing for the divorce. But before I go into it, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Let's keep it growing and flowing. I have to personally say that I was like super shocked that, she filed for a divorce from Simon. We see like, they really seemed like they were into each other. The love really seemed, like they really seemed like they loved each other. So I was, a bit taken off. I was shocked, to say the least. And like I was also the other reason why I was shocked too, like I seen like not too long ago, I think it was like 6 days ago before she had filed for the divorce. They were in Dubai, on a boat, like he had gotten her roses, they everything, seems all good. And then to see that she filed, I was a bit shocked. I know like people filed all the time, and obviously we don't know what goes on behind closed doors, but I was super shocked, to be honest. So recently, news came about that, Simon was denied for citizenship because of like, I guess, like fake identities and like credit card fraud and that sort of thing. And I was like, God damn, like when I see that she filed for divorce when that story broke out, I was like, maybe he didn't tell her of a lot of these things. But I'm just like, did she rush into sort of marrying this man, or did she make money sort of, um, like prevent her from sort of, you know, looking into who she married? You know what I'm saying? But, allegedly, these are the things that he did. And they denied him citizenship because of that. And, like, the story broke out also that he used, like, a fake name, and that's how he got permanent residency. So this man looks like he may be deported soon. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't file for permanent residency and use like, a fake name. But people have been giving like mixed opinions in regards to why Porsha filed. A lot of people are saying they don't believe that she's really going to divorce Simon. Like they feel like she really really loves Simon. They said that recently it was announced that she'll be going back to Real Housewives of Atlanta. So maybe, a lot of people are alluding to the fact like this may be a storyline that sort of, gets her back into, the reality show. So some people and other people are also saying like, this was like a smart business move, that she and Simon sort of agreed or mutually agreed on, to protect assets. People are coming up with a lot of different reasons as to like why she filed for the divorce. And we can't pinpoint or say for sure. I guess we kind of sort of had to have to see what unfolds on Real Housewives of Atlanta to really see if this is like a fake storyline. It perhaps could be, because when she announced that she was coming back, I was like, what kind of storyline is she going to sort of bring to the table? Like, but maybe this is it. I personally, in my opinion, like if this turns out to be fake, I'm just gonna be like, even though I'm here for the drama and the shenanigans, I'm gonna be a bit like looking at her sideways a bit, because it's like, why would you put your marriage going through shambles for a check? You know what I'm saying? Like if you're married to this, a millionaire boyfriend, husband, and he has so much money, I don't feel like you need to do these shenanigans. In my personal opinion, I feel like she doesn't need to do it. And some other people were also mentioning that, this is her karma because she took her friend's Fallon's, husband at the time. And, this is just like karma coming back full circle for her. And, that sort of thing. And, Simon was online because I did scoop out his page a bit. I don't follow him on Instagram, but, I scooped out his page. And, when the news broke out about, him being denied for citizenship, we see him there, like, he's acting all unbothered. Like, he was like, like posting, like, no tomorrow, like, really smiling up and making it seem like, he's living the best life. And, this story that broke out about him is not going to bring him down. He doesn't care. And I feel like he's like pretending to be unbothered. Like, sir, obviously, if you filed, to obtain citizenship, you're gonna feel some type of way if you don't get it. And the fact that it's coming out that you use the fake identity to, sort of apply for permanent residency, you could be deported now. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on now, like, get it together. Stop acting like unbothered. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. Like, I really want to see how this story unfolds. I'm really, I really want to see if it's a fake storyline, and that sort of thing. And then somebody else had mentioned, in a comment on social media, they mentioned that, Fallon should have, given, Porsha a heads up. But why should she? This woman, took her husband. Why should she? I know, like, Fallon, a lot of, like, she has her history of, like, cheating, she got pregnant, that sort of thing. But, I feel like when you are friends with someone, there's sort of a girl code. So I do agree in the sense where people saying, like, she sort of took that lady's husband. Like, I agree with that in some sense. Whether she was treating him bad or not, it is what it is. So people were saying online that Felon has, the last laugh and that sort of thing, and she's laughing at her. And I think Fallon did throw some shade online. I think I did see something. I didn't really look into it thoroughly, but I did see that she had posted some sort of shade, or her friends were sort of encouraging her to throw shade, something like that. I don't know the full deeds are around that as well. But I guess for Porsha, it is no longer, to that do us part, or through, through trial and tribulations. She's not going to follow that and stick with this man. Porsha was like, the fun was good. She even got like two, weddings and everything, one in Nigeria and one in America. And she looked beautiful. Like, her dresses was good, but she was just like, I'm here for a fun time, not a long time. And then, when the problem started, she was like, I love the money, but I'm not staying here with you and your foolishness. And she's also going to, obviously, if she divorces him, she's also going to get, some monetary gains from it as well. But like, god damn, like, people these days are just like, they're not gonna stick with you. When drama comes upon you, they're gonna, like, it just dip. So was she really with him for the money? That is up for debate as well. Like, let me know what you guys think about this. Was she with him, for the money? Do you feel like, this is her karma that's coming back, full circle for, like, sort of taking her friend's husband, which I feel like she shouldn't have. But, people are also arguing that Felon didn't even treat him good anyways. And people feel like, Porsha truly loved him, but was it love, or was it the money? Like, what is going on? Like, let me know in the comment section below, what's your perception of the whole thing with Porsha filing for a divorce. Do you feel like it's legit, or do you feel like she's doing it to protect assets? But I'm excited for her coming on, Real Housewives of Atlanta. Maybe, this is going to be her little story, and we're here for the drama and the shenanigans, and we are waiting and anticipating to see, like, what unfolds. But as I said, Porsha is not here till that do us part. She dipped when, the trouble came. She's like, I'm too young for this. I look too good for this. I'll go leave you on the wayside. And then something that was kind of like a little bit, I was watching it a little. Simon has been a little bit shady too, because he even posted online. I said, like this man was going all out. He posted online, like, when the divorce is finalized, that's when I'm going to stop loving my wife. And it's like, what is he doing? Like, you're saying that. So do you really love her then? Or this is all a joke for you? Or other people are also mentioning that maybe their marriage was like a business arrangement for him to get the citizenship. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. But that is my take for today. in regards to this, story that broke out. Let me know your feedback in the comment section below. Let's get a fun debate going. But that's all for today for All Kinds of Advice podcast. I'll catch y'all on the next episode. Take care. Ciao.